Hey guys, welcome to Give Me 5, your weekly news show where we actually talk about games, movies, snacks, and more.
Yeah.
I'm your host, T. Bishop, with my co-host, Mookie T. We're
That's
doing
me.
video stuff.
Yes, we are.
Video stuff. This is number 2, technically, but
Yeah.
fucking looks a lot better.
It looks a lot better.
Hey,
What's up?
guess what?
What?
Oh, happy days. I heard it's your birthday.
It is my birthday.
Happy motherfucking birthday.
Thanks,
We
man.
got a present for you.
What is it?
Oh, fucking throw it to me.
Fuck yeah. Is that how it goes on? Wait, nope.
Nope, you fucked up already.
Yeah, it's my birthday.
Okay, well, we're starting off this one strong. Alright,
not
guys.
ready.
So, while he's
I'm not
pouring
ready.
that shit... Oh, he's not ready, okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
Oh, he's not ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. So, how's your... Oh, that's a fucking awesome... I love that cup. It's a Nightmare Before Christmas mug.
That's nice.
I have my penguin mug.
Yes, you do.
It's got rum in there. So, we've got quite a few good topics today.
Like what?
Well, do you want to start off on, didn't you just see a movie recently?
If you want to call it that.
So you saw Star Wars?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is going south already.
Yes, it is.
As it always does, right?
Yeah.
Alright, tell me more.
Star Wars sucked. Yeah.
He's just gonna leave it on that, okay.
Like,
Well,
this is
then.
my thing. Like, so, I'm a big Star Wars fan.
Hey, so, hold
Yeah.
on real quick. Spoiler alerts or no?
No spoilers.
Okay.
I would just
I have
say
to make sure it's clear for everybody,
I won't
both video
I
and
won't
audio.
spoil anything, but I will say some of the things I'm disappointed in. And what I will say is, I'm a big Star Wars fan. I have Star Wars tattoos. I love Star Wars.
Proof. I can vouch.
I'm actually looking forward to see another JJ film because this film was so bad.
Ooh. Okay, so you haven't told us why though.
Well, okay, so they tried to make it funny. They tried to make Star Wars funny.
Okay.
Like cheesy lines. They tried to make Luke funny. It was just really bad. Like, you could have like one funny person, right? You had like Han Solo. He was kind of witty, kind of funny. You can't have everybody trying to be funny. When Finn's trying to be funny and Luke's trying to be funny and the chick's trying to be
isn't
funny.
Isn't that what they
and,
did with, what was it? Was it Justice League that you fucking hated on it because...
They tried to make that fucking funny too, and that wasn't... You had like... Aquaman and the real Flash were funny in that. So in this, they try to make everybody funny again, which you just can't do that. Like, Star Wars isn't funny. Like, there can be funny parts, but you can't throw funny into a serious scene. And the CGI was really bad as well.
Really?
Yeah, like I was kind of shocked that it was pretty bad. So I felt there was bad CGI. I felt that there was way too much comedy that shouldn't have been in there. Like, they were forcing it in. The story was okay, kind of blah.
Really?
Some of the shit, like I'm gonna do one after everybody's seen it and just warn people that it's spoilers because there's so many stupid things in the story that
Cody Coop, it's okay. You don't have to be mad.
And this is the weird thing. The critics were like, this is better. This is gonna be the next best movie, almost as good as Empire.
Isn't that how it always
Empire
goes?
Strikes Back. No,
critics say that it's really bad, and everybody else says it's really good.
No,
critics say
most
it's
of the time,
really
if a critic says it's really bad, unless it's like a really like out there like indie film, most of the time if the critics say it's a decent movie, the audience usually kind of says okay. It's been really weird lately.
I feel like I don't believe that anymore.
Star Wars on Rotten Tomato got like a 92 or 93 or 94 somewhere in there, right? Fan-wise, fan-wise, it got a 54. To put that against another Star Wars, that's like what like the Clone Wars got. Like, that's sad when people are like looking at fucking George Lucas's throw up Star Wars movies, like his other three. Like, for the fans to hate it that much is crazy.
Wait, okay, so...
And then I'm fucking confused, because most of the time I'm with critics.
It picks up on the story,
I'm so fucking confused why the critics gave this movie, like, high ratings. Like, it's just...
Does it... So, but it picks up on a story like it's supposed to.
If that motherfucker who directed that movie gets to make the other three... Like, Disney said he was going to make 3 more, like a whole new trilogy. Fuck that. He will fuck Star Wars. He will fuck Star Wars because that movie was garbage.
You just, like, lose fucking... any confidence in someone when they fuck up a movie for you?
When you fuck up Star Wars.
Okay, that's fair. I can't say anything against that, I'm not gonna lie.
No, that's the thing. Like it looked okay. Like it looked good. Besides the CGI was a little bit too much. It was a decent movie. It's not that it's a bad movie, but when you like stack it up and it's a Star Wars movie, like you expect it to be great. And I was okay with JJ's last story, but like JJ's shot work, there was so much CGI that I just.
But what about the people that do like love it?
Who loves it?
Those
the only person that's gonna
fans?
love it
like,
is fucking Cody. But Cody fucking loves everything.
That's true.
Not like I've seen him say like one movie was bad his whole life. So he doesn't count.
So he's
you want to know who else hates it? So Young hates it. Ty Thug hates it.
Well,
you guys don't know who these people are, but I trust these motherfuckers, and they hate it.
I mean, I have to admit something. Well, I guess our audience. Maybe I shouldn't admit this. All I know is that.
Yeah, don't admit what you're gonna admit.
You know what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, don't do it. We'll lose people.
The truth of the matter is that I need to binge watch all the movies so that I can remember.
No, don't do that. Just go see the new one. That way you can kind of like it. Because if you watch the other ones, you're gonna realize why this one fucking sucks. It is.
That's fair.
It's one of the worst.
Am I gonna be upset because I didn't see the other stuff?
He's barely seen Star Wars.
Father John's like, what the fuck?
To me, it's a bad movie. It's not bad, but for a Star Wars movie, it's bad. Like, if this was, like, the first movie of its kind, and we've never saw Star Wars before, and this was the first one, you'd be like, oh, this was fun. This was a decent movie. But when you stack it up to what you expect it to be, it's not a good movie.
Okay. That's fair.
For Disney to spend that much money. And what sucks, it's going to make a bunch of money.
Well, didn't Disney also just acquire... officially acquired Fox?
They officially announced that they were buying the video portion of Fox.
So before
they're not going to own Fox Sports and they're not going to own Fox News and shit like that, but they'll own most of the video stuff. It means they would even own X-Files, I think. That's crazy. And Disney did say
X-Files reboot?
Yeah, that
X-Files reboot. Let's go.
Some of the cool stuff they did say though, they said like they want to like still have rated R movies like Deadpool and stuff like that. So Disney's like saying that they do see potential in rated R movies, which is pretty cool because a lot of like Deadpool fans were really worried about that happening.
Well, it's okay. So clearly you're not a fan of the direction they're going.
Look, they got 56 by the audience.
Okay, you don't like the direction they're going. Do you think
they have a whole shitload of money?
Yeah. Well, do you think that maybe with better CGI?
I think they need less CGI. That's what JJ did a really good job of. JJ did a really good job of like using actual puppets, like focusing a lot on makeup and slowly putting in CGI when he had to. This movie just had a bunch of fucking CGI in it. It was just bad.
So less CGI, less humor, and it's back to the way that it was. Mm-hmm. I think that's fair.
If you took out a lot of the humor for me on it, I would have enjoyed it a lot more.
Father John, when are you planning on going to see it?
Probably tomorrow.
Are you going to take the GF?
Absolutely.
Imagine if you were watching one of the originals and Luke in like fucking Return of the Jedi, or no, Empire Strikes Back, and like Luke and Darth Vader are fighting, and then fuck you, and then out of fucking nowhere, imagine like during an intense fight out of nowhere, Luke makes a fucking joke. Fuck that.
I mean, that's what I would do. I can basically be Luke Skywalker, huh? Yeah? God. He's like, I fucking hate you already. Okay, well, yeah. I feel like, they still have time, and he licked the shit out of that mug. Okay, but point being, like, I think that they have time to make things right.
No, I would rather.
You don't think that with feedback that they've gotten, that they can make it better?
I would rather be friends with the dude from the FCC than I would with the dude that just fucked up the Star Wars movies. That's how I feel about it. Yeah.
I don't know how to transition out of that because that's fucking... Whoa. Okay. So clearly you want to talk about net neutrality.
Fuck net... That shit pisses me off too.
Of course it does. I mean, I think we should keep that part brief, but we'll talk real quick about it. So with net neutrality, obviously there's a whole lot of shit going on, and the FCC is under a lot of fire. But really, what do we care about? It's like, how does that affect gamers? I know we were chatting a little bit about it earlier, and actually, Father John, you'll definitely have to help us out and chime in a little bit. But what we're concerned about, right, is like whether or not we're gonna have to pay more to have to be able to connect to Xbox Live?
It's a possibility.
Pay more to play, like, be on PSN. Do I have to pay more to be able to connect?
Which
to Steam?
I don't even think it's going to be something like Xbox Live. Well, it could be anything. Like the thing is, we can blow this way out of proportion and say, well, this is what it could be, and it's very possible. But potentially, it could be in theory that, let's say, you really want to fucking play Destiny, and the internet companies realize that you really like playing Destiny, and you might have to pay a fee to be on Destiny's server.
But that's
so many people are playing it that they slow down Destiny's server.
But that's so specific, and don't get me wrong. Like I fucking hate what's happening. Like I think net neutrality is a necessity just because of the fact that we have to be able to regulate whether or not it's considered like a common utility, right?
They need to make it a common. I mean, they kind of already do that now by saying you can pay this much money to get this fast of internet speed. And I think that's the furthest they should take it. But now it's going to be like, you need to pay this much money for fast internet speed, but then they're going to do it like they fucking did with cable back in the day and be like, well, if you want to have fast connection to Netflix, Hulu, ESPN, HBO Go, you're going to need this package on top of it.
Can you believe can you imagine all the people, and we'll stray a little bit because this is going to be movie and TV show related, like all the people that use some of these services and have these products. Like you look at like a Roku, an Apple TV, a Fire Stick, and they're connecting to a service like, let's say, Netflix, Hulu, HBO, any of these, and all of a sudden it's like, hey, in order to use this, if you're on Cox versus if you're on WHBSI, whatever it's called, or CenturyLink, or like they say, okay, so in order to be able to stream these things, you have to pay extra for this. Like this is not a service that we have a partnership with. It's like, I don't fucking care if you have a partnership with those people, with whether you're working with AT&T or not, like, or Comcast. I don't give a fuck. Like,
well, now it's just gonna.
I shouldn't have to worry about that.
What's crazy is like what we've read before is how companies like AT&T did do stuff illegal by making it harder for you to FaceTime without a certain data plan.
Yeah.
Other companies making it harder to get to another.
While you're making that point, Father John, can you look up, because we asked this question earlier. You can just put it on your head. You don't have to have the little thing on. There you go.
I don't know if it's gonna stay. I don't know if it's gonna stay.
Ta-da. Is there any like
what's the
argument?
positive of getting rid of it? Is there any like? I'm just gonna say what he's gonna say.
So
is there
aside
any
from
good argument?
So what we make the mistake of saying a lot of times, and I think a lot of people make the mistake of saying, is they go, okay, so there's no good reason to get rid of net neutrality. We go, I
just want to know a reason.
Or we say who benefits from getting rid of net neutrality, and everybody goes, oh, fucking big corporations.
Well, there's only like four companies that run the internet.
Right, but hold on. So like, in reality, is it possible that consumers can benefit from net neutrality going away? Like, is that possible? Is that a thing?
I don't know.
If that's the thing,
because the only thing I can think of is it makes it more competition for people to play it back and forth with each other. Where,
sure,
if they're already doing that now.
But if we get more competition, where like right now we only have CenturyLink, which is Quest here, and Cox. That's it. That's all we have. So
but now imagine one's offering faster speed for Netflix and another one's doing different packages.
That's what I don't want to deal with.
That's what's going to happen.
I don't want to have to make the decision.
That's what happened in the 80s and the 90s and the early 2000s with cable companies.
Right, and so but my point though is like, is it possible for me to benefit from it? Can I benefit from net neutrality going away?
I don't know how. We're gonna have to pay more money to have faster internet connections to our fucking people to go to our website.
What if that meant that really blows? Like, what if it's like personalized sites that are hosted on certain
can't
places?
See, but I'm pouring more beer. Okay.
If something is posted somewhere that is not on a
high server,
Google hosted server, like we're on Google, which is great. But what if it's like it's a site that's hosted from GoDaddy or whatever it is, and they're like, hey, so anything that's hosted here, if you're on Cox, you have to actually pay $5 more because we don't have a partnership. Like that shit blows.
Yeah.
And I truly think that that's a possibility with the way that corporations work here.
It's gonna get nuts.
So that's where I'm nervous. But like, as long and here's the thing, maybe it's because I'm painfully optimistic. Like, I feel that we have a tendency to overgeneralize, and we go, okay, hey, so people are like, we're gonna be charged more money for playing Xbox Live, and it's like,
but it's not just playing more. It's like it's a possibility though. You could have to pay.
But it is
access.
You're right.
Two things.
It is a possibility.
Pay for Xbox Live, and then pay to have fast connection to Xbox.
I'm just saying likelihood.
It's hard. It's hard.
Right?
It's not like that's gonna happen overnight.
Because I think that when that happens, that's when there's riots.
Oh, if it happened overnight, people would freak the fuck out.
Yeah, that's when there are riots. That's when other places will open up, and maybe that's when we'll benefit. Maybe. But if I have to wait for 15 years and I'm paying, let's see, because right now it's a pain in the ass already. I already have to deal with. Do you know? Yeah, did you know? So we'll talk about this part soon. Yeah. So I got Twitch affiliate recently, and that means that I have the ability to make money off of streaming live video games.
Yep.
And that's fucking amazing. And like I said, we'll chat about that. But there's a data cap on Cox Internet. No matter what plan you have, you have 1 terabyte. What if they told me that in order for me to have the same upload speeds, I have to actually pay extra. I have to pay for a very specific feature of my plan. It's like,
that's what it's looking like.
You're a streamer. Like, you're using an excessive amount. Not only do you have to pay, I already have to pay $50 more to get unlimited data.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Like,
it's crazy, man.
It's absolutely absurd. But what if they make that? That's where I get scared.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen overnight because, like you said, people will freak the fuck out. You gotta remember, it's only been around for 2 years. So, what was life like before this? It's only been around since 2015. So we don't know how quick companies are gonna do anything with it. I think the biggest thing people say they like about it, if there was a positive, I think it's the ability to control the internet a little bit more and block things. To try to keep it safe.
What? So
I don't know, Tyler. I know it's not good when it's taking you like 5 minutes.
Our corporations in our country are not worried about that piece. But Father John, do you have anything for us?
Well, first off, I think one big piece as to why it's even being brought up is with the new administration, right? This was something that was proposed during Obama administration. Those that oppose him have been trying to get away from everything that he did, right? Kind of undo anything that he's done because of the dramatic difference in politics right now. So I think a big part of that is just to say, hey,
fuck you, Obama.
Fuck you, Obama.
It's a big F you.
Yeah. The other thing, though, is that it sounds like those that are for getting rid of net neutrality, it's particular to the Title II. Ultimately,
right? The common utility stuff, like.
Right. It would come down to the advantage of getting rid of it would allow for like a low latency. So for say somebody wanted to access like a medical website, they would be able to access that website faster because not as many people would be using as much bandwidth. So for example, think of all the things that use up bandwidth. It's like gaming, it's all entertainment, and people are constantly using up that bandwidth, which causes other things to slow down. So by charging like a tax for it, there would be lower latency, and it would benefit companies like health providers and things like that. So their websites would maybe load faster.
So that's a softball. That's a softball for me. Hold on. That's a softball for me. Let me go. Ready? So the only thing that I call bullshit on for that is the fact that when in comparison to some of the other countries out there that do consider your internet access to be an essential part of your life, their internet's way faster than ours.
Yeah.
So if they can handle more bandwidth and they're that much faster than ours, like they don't have to worry about whether or not you can quickly access your medical records. Because for us, like I have to be taxed on my 150 megabit per second download speed, which mind you doesn't even exist. Like
which internet's already getting super expensive now.
It's expensive as shit, and so they got rid of certain tiers in Cox. If you want to have fast internet around certain areas of where we're at, you literally only have one choice. Yeah. Like the opposing speed at max is 30 megabits per second. Yeah. That's the maximum speed. So if you're a gamer, and it's not, well, I mean, okay, so let's say it's 75% of the cost or 50% of the cost. Like even then, like, okay, so I could get, like, if I wanted to go max speed as 30 megabits per second, sure. Like, that's a great...
But if we lived in a world and it was just, like, a utility and it just had one cost?
Yeah, like, we use internet
so amazing.
That's how we stay connected with everything now. And the people that think that's a bad thing don't understand that we're a we're not just a country. We're a world.
Yeah.
We have to be able to connect with people from everywhere.
We don't want to get like fucking North Korean because now you can start
and
blocking
have an
everything.
intranet instead.
Yeah. It's gonna be crazy. The only good thing is it's not officially through yet. It could still get brought up in Congress. We could still fight it. He's got to speak. He's got to speak up.
Yeah,
you got to speak up.
So if you have the chance to
speak up.
I think even if you go to like Wikipedia for something, like they start talking about net neutrality like right off the bat. So like when you have the chance,
Ready Player One.
Ooh.
We are fighting for control of
so
the internet right now.
I'm so excited for Ready Player One.
Yeah.
This is not even on the list, but Ready Player One, there's a new trailer for it.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Fuck yeah, I did.
It looks so good.
It's in the beginning of that shitty movie.
Did you see Overwatch characters were in it? Tracer was in
No shit?
Yeah.
I didn't see that. That's kind
Tracer
of cool.
was in the was in there. There were a few other characters as well, and it's just hilarious because
I know that.
The one big difference that I heard that they wanted to change was add in current gaming content.
Oh yeah,
content. Just like
because the book was written. When was the book written?
He's gonna have to look that up. I know I read it because it's by Ernest Cline. I read it probably a year and a half ago, and now they're converting it into a movie. But the game or the book's been around for what, a couple years?
Yeah, it looks like it was published in 2011.
Okay. So 6 years. Okay. Yeah. So it's gotten such a huge following, and it's such a cool concept. I'll say this: the one thing that I'm nervous about is whether
that fucking CGI. I know.
No.
Oh, no? Okay.
I'm okay with CGI. I'm totally okay.
There's only been one movie that I've been okay with all CGI. That's Avatar.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. Oh, absolutely. But Hunger Games. I've only read the first, I think, book and a half. First 2 books. The first movie had to be rated R to be able to meet my expectations. Yeah. The one fucking scene that I needed to have in there was the fucking, supposedly in the book, he was this towering black dude from one of the factions who took this little girl, smashed her head against a rock because she was trying to attack Katniss. Boom. That could have been rated R. I would have loved the movie. That'd been fine. It didn't add that in. Ender's Game, one of my favorite books. Yeah, I know. It's weird. I'm crazy. It's okay. Ender's Game, one of the biggest aspects of that book was how he came to be. All of the different battle simulations he went through, all of the different events that led up to, like, the game. It's literally, he was playing games leading up to the fact that, oh, hey, so really, you're actually a general who's controlling all of this stuff.
That's real.
They didn't show any of that stuff. It was, oh hey, you're a general. You played this one game. Now you control all this. And then they tell a story that doesn't make any sense because you didn't see any of the parts where he played with this tablet that he had. Right? So Ender's Game, Hunger Games. There was one more that was totally fucked up that was supposed to be a book related movie for me that I can't stand.
Twilight. They fucked that up. What's our next topic?
So, to kind of lead into some other fun stuff, we had the Twitch Awards happen. I think it was last week, technically. The Twitch Game Awards. It's one of the biggest ceremonies, and
ceremonies.
Well, so just like
one
everything,
of the biggest ceremonies around.
Well, just like everything else, you want to celebrate, great development, right?
Well, I used to celebrate Star Wars movies, but not since this last one.
Too soon?
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay, so. The point being, like with movies,
I'm also
or with everything else,
gamer.
How much time does it take to make a movie?
6 months.
How much time did it take to make Cuphead?
5 years.
Tell me that
7 years.
Tell me that they shouldn't be celebrated for what they did.
No, they should be celebrated. I'm not saying that.
So there's the game.
You just said it funny.
Okay, yeah, I said it funny. This is the esports you coming out.
That's true.
Exactly. Don't talk shit. Okay, so point being,
how many people come to this? Like, how big is the venue that it's in? How many people watched it?
Oh, fuck. Okay, so Father John can look that shit up for us. You just hugged that mic real close.
I did. You grab that thing like a big dick, bro.
It looks like a big dick.
Looks like 11.5 million viewers.
No shit!
Because people watch it on Twitch.
That's more than people watching the World Series.
So, and that's the point. Like,
baseball sucks.
So all of the things that we used to watch are starting to fade a little bit. And there are new generations of people that are watching.
You think it's starting to fade a little bit? Hey. How many people watched the Monday Night Football game last week? I want to see what it's a comparison to.
I can't believe there was a Saturday game. Or sorry, was it a Friday game or Saturday game? It was Saturday game. No, Friday game.
Yeah.
It was a Friday game. I was like, what the fuck? We got games.
That's right.
Every day of the week.
I mean, this was around October, but about 12 million.
Really? Well, good job. Good job, Twitch Game Awards.
So, with the Twitch Game Awards, shit, that was fucking strong. I just took a swig of that. That rum fucks you up.
Damn.
Whew. All right. So with the Twitch Game Awards, though, they did talk about Cuphead.
Yeah.
Right. So
did it win anything?
It did.
What did it win?
So it was best indie game.
The year.
Shit, Father John, you're gonna have to help me out. Cuphead got something along the lines of. I know for a fact that they came up and they got celebrated for
remember when T Bishop was making fun of me because I was saying Cuphead's gonna be amazing and it looks amazing and it's gonna be awesome. He was like, nah.
Well, okay, so
I remember those days.
What makes me feel better is that one of the developers, one of the guys that went up there, he was like, "Hey, so all of our other games are great too. So pull out your wallets, ha 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 ha," and then walks off the stage.
That's awkward. Did he really do that?
It was really fucking awkward.
What other games do they make?
Nobody fucking knows. Everybody in the audience was like, "Okay, great." So just moved on. So they're like, "We're super thankful to have this partnership." There's a bunch of people that were up there. The whole team was up there. And one of the guys was super articulate. He was like, "It was a great opportunity for us. We had a great partnership. Thank you so much, blah, blah, blah." And then all of a sudden, one other guy, like, right before they walked off the stage, he was like, "And hey, just one other thing is, like, we have a lot of other games that are also really great. So, pull out your wallets." And, like, it was dead silent. There was, like, nothing.
Damn, that's awkward.
It was really, like, there wasn't any, like,
you
can hear, like, ha, no laughter.
It was like that, like, the first
really
time you had sex, where you're just like, yeah, I got this penis, have sex with me. And
and it was like, no laughter.
Yeah. No, it was probably more laughter.
No laughter.
So it was like silence.
Yeah.
That's weird. Yeah.
So it looks like last year, the viewership was at 3.8 million. So
Holy
they had
shit.
over 200% growth.
That's pretty impressive. It's 200% growth.
Yeah.
That's really good.
That's on my dick. 200% growth.
So what, you went
Very
from
impressive.
an inch to 3?
You
can't lie. People can see you now, bro. They know you're Chinese.
Well, still, even then, both audio and video know that your math fucking sucks.
That's true.
Dickhead. Okay. But, hey, so, Zelda got celebrated. Zelda got awards.
Yeah.
And then,
So what Zelda get? Best game of the year?
I think so, yeah. And then also, Konami is coming out with a brand new game. It's with the dude from The Walking Dead.
Oh, what is it? Wait, like the guy that made The Walking Dead?
No, like one of the guys, like
that does the chapter games.
Daryl. Daryl from The Walking Dead. You guys know who I'm talking about. No. Daryl.
Which one's Daryl? Show me a picture.
Daryl.
Norman Reedus.
Oh, the dude from
Norman Reedus. Yeah, that guy. Norman Reedus. I love his name.
From Boondock Saints.
Yep.
Oh yeah. So he was up on stage with.
Oh, for his new game. The one where he's like naked on a beach.
Death Stranding.
Yeah. This shit looks crazy.
Fucking weird. It's absolutely a Konami game.
Oh, I heard some shit about it. That game looks fucking weird, dude. It's like if you die, you die and you're like in like an unknown place and you have to find your way back out of death.
I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, no, I'm serious. Like you die, and then you're like in like purgatory almost type thing, and you got to find your way back.
But in the trailer that they showed, they tell this whole little story. People are fucking being pulled under this it was like a fucking pool of oil or some shit. It looked weird, and then all of a sudden, oh shit, I fucking kicked something.
So kick shit, bro.
But then all of a sudden he has a baby inside of him, and they
what the fuck?
Show the camera going through his mouth and down his esophagus, and then you see the baby, and then it comes back out, and it's super fucking weird.
Father John's like,
nothing. What the fuck?
I got nothing. What the fuck does that mean, dude?
It means that Norman Reedus can get pregnant.
No.
Yes, it does. This is some Kate Jenner shit.
The whole theme of the game is about life and death, and everyone knows that babies are a great symbolism of life. And so the whole point of the game is when you die, you're sent to another world, and then when you come back to the world, whatever wound that you inflicted persists. And so it's an open world.
Yeah, dude, this is some like Arnold and like.
You just read that shit off of the internet and fucking tried to recite that because that didn't make any fucking sense.
So you die, and then your soul goes back into another fetus, and you're born again.
No, that part's not confirmed. There's not many details about
fake news. Okay.
Yeah, is this from the same people that made Kingdom Hearts? We won't see this game for like 10 years.
No, it's made by Konami. So it's different, but it's supposed to have a release date that's fairly soon.
No.
They didn't say 2018.
No.
Oh, great! Never gonna see that game. It's like a Final Fantasy.
Speaking of Twitch, so I got Twitch affiliate recently.
What's that? You just said what it was.
Yeah.
You can make money.
I can make money. So there's a bunch of requirements that you have to get, which are actually pretty easy to hit if you connect with the community. And Twitch basically allows they allow for you to stream video games and get paid doing so.
Okay.
So
by sponsorship.
By
ads.
If you're a Twitch partner, you can run ads. If you're a Twitch affiliate, you get what's called your sub button or your subscription button. So people can subscribe to your channel, and that pays you and Twitch. So you get 50% of it. So you get 50% of every sub.
How much you get per sub?
So it's every subscription is either $5, $10, or $25. So there's 3 tiers. And you get different like emotes unlocked per tier. And the whole idea is to subscribe to support your favorite streamer. Well, I just got Twitch affiliate recently, and so I've been streaming a shit ton. It takes up a lot of data. I'll say that. Like,
oh shit, how much?
So I've been hustling trying to get people to give me like, so if you have an Amazon Prime account, you get a free Twitch sub, like Twitch subscription. It's a $5 subscription, and so you can subscribe every month for free. That subscription is $5. It gives me 50%. So I get $2.50 per subscription. Let's say I have 10 subscribers, which I do right now. I have 10 subscribers. Some of them are Amazon Prime, like the Twitch Prime subs. Some of them are the regular ones, and I have to pay $50 extra every month for internet
because you need unlimited,
just to have enough to be able to upload and download and handle that shit. So the money that I'm making doesn't make up for the internet that I'm using. That's kind of shitty. But you can also donate, and you can also do what are called cheers, and so you give bits.
Cheers.
Yeah, so it's.
I'll fucking cheer for you, bro. Good job.
Don't do that.
Why?
Because these are saved for the camera only.
Wait, I'm sorry. Are you a cam girl now?
He's a cam. He's a fucking cam girl.
Basically,
you are. You fucking little whore. You're a fucking little cam girl.
Well,
what the fuck do you wear while you Twitch stream?
This hat.
Yeah, that's it. Fucking tits up.
Yeah. Well, actually, so what's funny, and I'm glad that you brought that up because that's a good transition. I actually have what I call the biddy dance. So. So.
You're a fucking cam girl.
Let me at least explain.
No, you fucking whore.
So, here's what happens. You can support your fellow streamer.
I can fucking tip you to make you do shit on camera.
No.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. I'm gonna make you take off your shirt like once a stream now.
So
for no
donations. Keep in mind donations, and
I'm making a fake gamer tag.
You have to explicitly state this, but like donations, if you don't want people if you don't want to be, I think it's taxed on it, and there's a certain other, like there. So there are other things that go alongside of it. The point is, if it's a donation, there's no strings attached. Like you're literally giving money.
No strings attached.
You're
a fucking whore.
You donate money with the understanding that you will not receive any benefits.
That's the same shit it says to me when I look at webcam chicks.
You receive 0 benefits from donations.
So if you go to a strip club and you give the stripper $1, are you donating? Is it the same thing?
No, because my expectation is when I'm giving her $1, she's giving me her attention. right?
You're not even giving me attention. I'm just I can't even ask you to do something.
No, you're not allowed. Well, so
now you're a fucking Scottsdale chick.
So if I donate $1, you won't say, "Hey, thank you, Father John, for that $1," and then look at me.
I don't have to.
And then remove your hat.
I don't have to.
What for
the understanding?
What about
the
for
agreement?
$10? Would you remove your hat?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, you would.
What if I donated $20? What would that give me?
What do I get?
I mean, I'd probably do some real fun stuff.
Are you allowed to play video games with your shirt off?
No. So you will get banned from Twitch for doing that sort of shit. But here's the thing.
So it has to be just hot girls that make bank clothes doing this. Fuck that shit, dude. I'm getting Annie to do this shit now.
That's where the meme Bob's and Vagine comes from. So, point being,
what can I wear? What if I have tassels on?
Clothes. As long as you have clothes that cover.
What's clothes? Like I got a bra on. What if I want to be cross-dresser Mike, and that's what I do when I play video games? That shit would be funny, actually.
Yeah, you have to look up the policy because I don't know the answer to that.
Can a girl play in a sports bra?
Yes.
You just can't be naked.
You cannot be in. You can't be naked. You cannot show any sort of nudity. And actually, Father John, I'm counting on you because I don't actually know that because I've never tried streaming with my shirt off.
Do it with fucking tassels on, dude. Fucking little Mario tassels. That should be awesome.
Bro, as weird as I get is having these fucking glasses on and this hat. So check this out. You ready? For all of you that are watching this now, this is what I do.
Damn, that's fly.
You're
a little fucking cam girl. Yeah, bro. A little cam girl.
For all of you that are just listening to the podcast, I just used my my flashing red glasses, and if you want to see them, you can actually hit me up.
Donate to them on
Twitch.tv/tbishtv TBISHTV. Yeah, I'd love to see you in chat.
Oh my god. Do guys really get donations? Like, I can understand girls getting donations.
Absolutely. But
can I say that I need donations? Are you allowed to ask for donations?
You can do whatever you
want. Can I be like,
man,
I really need a new cell phone?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. So, what a lot of people do is they use, like, Stream Elements, Streamlabs, or one of these other services that allow for you to create these, like, goals and shit. And so, a lot of people will go, like, I got a really shitty PC. Like, I'm working on getting towards my new graphics card or my new PC or my new whatever. And they'll put a little goal bar that's on there. And they'll say, like, donations until whatever. And it'll give, like, the price. And it's like, let's say that you're going for, like, a GeForce GTX 1070 Ti. It's like $500. So it's like, I've got $100 of $500. And then, like, as you get donations, like, you're chunking that down. And it fills up. Yeah, so you can ask for whatever you want. Oh, yeah. So, point being, like, I got Twitch affiliate, and I've been trying to do that, and, like, that's a hustle. Like, you gotta bust your ass trying to, like, go and tell people about it, and, like,
I have Amazon Prime.
Network. You gonna subscribe to me?
I don't know.
I feel
what
like
are you gonna wear?
Yours is fucking free.
I don't care. I want something for it.
Some good news. It looks like if you're a male, you can stream shirtless.
No shit.
Wow. That's sexist, bro. Twitch, you're fucking sexist.
So I could do crossdresser Mike T.
You could. You absolutely could. As long as you don't offend someone within one of the other policies, you can do that.
What can girls wear?
That's a good question. Because realistically, that's all that really matters. Nobody cares about watching me
with
their shirt
all
off.
I know is I will subscribe to you if you do one episode with your shirt off.
That's probably not happening.
And just as far as attire goes, it only says nudity and conduct involving overtly sexual behavior and or attire are prohibited. So that's it.
So it's up to the viewers to report it when there are things that are off and weird. And usually the people that go to that length, like, nobody goes on Twitch and gets noticed.
You're a fucking cam girl.
Hold on. Like, check this out. Like, this is weird shit. Nobody goes on to Twitch and gets noticed and gets a shit ton of viewers right off the bat, and then, like, shows vagina or, like, nip, right? Like, that doesn't happen. The girls that get noticed, the ones that have already built up a viewership, they've got, so the partnership, in order to get Twitch partner, you have to have over 75 viewers average, right? So those are the girls that have, what we call titty streamers. They have a shit ton of viewers because all they do is they have like the boobs out, the tits, right? And then all of a sudden, like, they got really short shorts on, and they pop up the leg, and all of a sudden you see vagina. Like, that's when you hear about it. So the point is, like, nobody goes and is just, like, showing nudity from the get-go.
Well, guess who's gonna wear some tight shorts and no shirt?
This guy! So, okay, outside of, like, the whole Twitch affiliate thing, because, clearly it's getting to be an awkward conversation.
This is crazy. Like, it's a weird thing to me.
Well, so I haven't.
I didn't know you were that hard up on money, man. Like, I didn't know. You should have told me. I would have gave you some.
I mean, you can subscribe to me for free.
Fine. You're like one of those Sarah McLachlan commercials with the little dogs. That's like.
So I've been playing a lot of this game called the Darwin Project.
What the fuck is that? So you play the weirdest fucking name games.
So
the fuck is the Darwin Project?
Let me fucking explain to you.
To donate? No. You're a webcam.
I mean, you can.
You're a webcam.
So the Darwin Project is a brand new battle royale game.
Okay.
So it's in closed alpha right now. It's actually only in its second closed alpha. It was a weekend alpha, so it was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And what happens is you have 10 people that go into this arena.
Okay.
Every zone there's 7 zones. Mm-hmm. There's 7 zones, and each zone is a hexagon, and you have 10 people and what's called a show director.
A show director.
Yes. So
okay.
So every character, they're called inmates. Every inmate has 2 weapons. They have an axe and they have a bow.
Got it.
And that's the only weapon those are the only weapons you get the entire game. But you can also
axe or a bow.
Mm-hmm. Axe or a bow. But you can also build traps, and you can get like technology and build like a teleporter and shit like that. So there are other abilities. You get abilities basically.
Got it.
Well, so the show director, they actually have the ability to go around and they can view each inmate like from their camera, and they're basically watching over them like Hunger Games shit.
Okay.
So the point of the show director though is to like you can almost look at him like narrating the game, but most people that play as the show director end up just like going up saying hi and chatting with you, and then they give you something. And you have a select number of boosts or like punishment abilities that you can use. Like you have abilities.
You're playing God.
Basically.
Yeah.
But you can only play God so much. And then on top of that, it's like Clash Royale, you have to actually build up like energy.
Okay.
So like I can't use my nuke right off the bat. But I can nuke an entire zone. But I have to wait for that shit to come available. So what I've been doing when I'm streaming and I'm showing the Darwin Project is I play a character that I call Ping. He's the host. So I show up and I'm like asking trivia questions and shit and making it fair.
You ask trivia questions to get bonuses?
Yeah. So I'll come up.
That's actually funny as fuck.
Yeah, see? So I'll show up and I'll be like, hello, please. My name is Ping. I'm asking you a question. So I ask you a question, and it's a trivia question related to like video games.
Okay.
I'll be like, what do they call Mega Man in Japan?
Oh, I don't know. What do they call Mega Man in Japan?
And so Father John should know, but because he went to Japan, and he's a video game geek, but clearly he
what do they call him?
He's too much of a hipster. They call him Rockman. I don't know why. They call him Rockman.
Mega Man, they call Rockman?
But if you answered that right, I would give you a boost. If you got it wrong, I would like nuke your zone.
Damn.
Right. So that makes it
up.
Exactly. It makes it so much more fun. And even better, like doing the voices, people come in and they listen and they're like, "Oh shit, this is different." Right? It's so much different.
Pretty much you're like a role playing room in WoW.
Actually kind of, yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. I'm that weirdo, but that's fine because it's funny.
Well, that's good.
It's
I wonder what they would do with like somebody that's actual funny like me doing it. That'd be a lot more fun, huh?
Probably not, because you wouldn't have as good of an idea as I do. So
I'm doing a fucking Elmo's voice. People live for that.
Anyways, so Darwin Project is
with my shirt off.
It's in closed alpha right now, and it just ended tonight. So it ended at midnight.
So we can't play it anymore?
So you can't play it.
What were the graphics like in this game?
It was all animated. It looked a lot like Fortnite. It was very Fortnite. battle
is it
royale
fun
style.
though? Besides you being like some weird, creepy Chinese guy?
It's actually a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. I don't like PvP style games because I suck at them. So, like, when I'm playing Battle Royale games like PUBG, Fortnite, which we'll talk about PUBG next, but, like, those types of games, I'm not good at those. I'm just not. Like, I used to be really good at console first-person shooter, like, competitive games, but not on the PC. And so, it's not as fun for me being, like, the inmates or being the characters, like, that are playing that way.
Really, you just want to be fucking North Korea and just control everything. Hello!
Yeah. I don't know how to get out of that, but yes. Yeah. Yes, the point there is, like, I actually do like controlling things because here's the thing, like,
I only like to control things now because you're not allowed to control things in your relationship.
I got fucked over playing this game when I was an inmate. I was fighting somebody and the other, like, the host, like, the show director, decided to give someone else a shield or give someone else a heal and, like,
just out of nowhere.
Yeah, and it's like taking care of other people.
Besides you?
Yeah.
He felt that it was like racist. Do you think he knew?
Yes, a little bit. But I don't like the fact that some people take the show director personality or perspective as, like, I can just do whatever the fuck I want, and then basically you get fucked over, and so it's not fun that way.
But you make it fun.
But I make it fun.
Yeah.
So when you come in, you're playing this game, and not only are you trying to survive. Can everybody on the map hear when you're talking to somebody, or only when you're closest? Only the person that I'm closest to. And so when I can press buttons and I can go to each person, each inmate, and I can go to someone and I'll introduce myself. So I'll be like, hey, I'm Ping. Blah blah.
No, do the voice.
I'll be like, hello, please. My name is Ping. I'm gonna ask you the question, and I go full out. I'm like, I ask you the question. You get the question right, you get the prize. You get the question wrong, you get punished. You ready to play? You want to play with me? Do you have a microphone? And do the whole thing.
What if they don't have a microphone?
And they don't have a microphone.
Fucking nuke them!
I say no. I just say fuck you, and then I run away. I go somewhere else.
Okay.
But, like, the fun part for me is, like, I get to go and I get to make it fair.
Yeah. You're a good god. You make life fair. None of this weird god shit. You make it fair.
I don't have a god complex. I just like to make sure.
I think you do. I think that.
No. I have a fairness complex.
Your imaginary girlfriend, bullies you and controls you a lot, and now you're in, like, a place where you can actually control something, so it's fun for you. I'm just joking. Please don't hurt me.
So, anyways, Darwin Project is a lot of fun, but you know what's not fun? PUBG.
Why?
PUBG is fucking bullshit.
I like it.
You haven't even played it.
I know, but it looks fun.
Fuck you.
I bought it. It was $30. It was no big deal.
But, okay, so you paid $30 for a
game
that's not complete.
I used my $25 gift card to the Microsoft store that I got last year that I haven't used yet when I bought an Xbox One S.
It's super laggy.
I heard that, but I heard it's a lot of fun.
There's so many glitches.
So this is what I find interesting. Is I probably have about 6-7 friends playing it right now on Xbox.
Okay.
And they're like, dude, it's so much fun.
You know who's saying that? You know who's saying it's a lot of fun? Fucking Cody Cooper.
No, don't say that because you know I won't want to play it if Cody Cooper says it's fun. Don't say that. Don't fuck it up for me like that. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Because he knows I won't like it now. No, check this out. I have like a handful.
Cody Cooper likes that game.
I have like a little bit more.
He's like, yeah, it's laggy, but it's great.
So that's the thing, though. Damn it. Fuck Cody Cooper. All my friends say the same thing. That's interesting, though. All my friends say, look.
Is Cody Cooper one of your friends? Because he says he likes the game.
No. Yeah, I took it out on a candy cane. That's what all my friends say, though, is they're like, it's a lot of fun to play.
I pissed off Father Brown by fucking shaking that shit.
It's a lot of fun to play. It's great. And for people to say, if people say it's that much fun to play and they're okay that it lags out, and fuck you, that it lags out and drops games, but they're still having fun, like, that means a lot to me.
Man, like, I loved when Friday the 13th lagged out and I was still able to play it every now and then.
No, that pissed me off enough where I didn't want to play it that much. But apparently this is so much better from the glitches and everything that it's still a lot of fun to play.
Everybody played Friday the 13th for a solid month. Everybody's going to play PUBG for a solid month.
No, PUBG's been around for a while.
PUBG's been around for a while on Steam.
Right.
It's a PC game.
And they're gonna make it a
Friday the 13th didn't have nearly the presence that PUBG did. Mind you, it also was an entirely separate genre. It was an asymmetrical game PUBG is a first-person shooter,
like
which is the reason why it's got so much popularity.
I think it's going to do fine.
It was the first of its kind. There's nothing else out there that was like it.
No.
That's why it gathered the following that it did.
It's going to get the money that it needs. It's partnering with a big company like Microsoft, and they're going to make it better. They're going to make it work.
The money.
They have to make it work because they realize there's more money in console gaming than there is in PC gaming.
All right, so everybody knows that's horseshit. So PC,
there's a bigger market.
The whole
in
PC master. So the money that they get though primarily is going to come from the consoles themselves. Which, mind you, PlayStation still sells far more consoles than Xbox does, or Microsoft rather.
Are you telling me right now you think that?
And that's an Xbox game.
You think they make their money off the console?
They're going to make way more money off of the actual console itself rather than.
No.
Do you think Sony or whoever makes money off of the games?
Sony makes more money off an accessories for it. They don't make that much money off the console.
What?
No, Father John.
You look at
how much money does PlayStation actually make off a console?
I don't believe that, but even if that was true, you're telling me that
the reason why it's true is because Best Buy only makes about $3 a console they sell.
Best Buy does.
Anybody.
Right, so they that's how much they make, but that's because that's why they're trying to sell the accessories. Sony and whoever, they couldn't care less.
So this is back in 2013, but for the PlayStation 4, Sony's making a profit of about $18 per console.
Boom, bitch!
Really? They're making a profit of $18 per console? Really?
PlayStation makes money off the gaming because you still need to play PlayStation for the rights to use the game on their console.
Okay. Fucking fake news over here, hopefully, but if that's the truth, well,
there's a bigger market, there's more console players than PC players in the greater market, right?
That I don't believe.
There's a lot of PC players, but there's not a lot of big games for PC that everybody knows about.
PUBG had more concurrent players than I think any game has ever had on any console.
Right, that's one game. But if you understand why console games,
but I'm also talking concurrent players.
What I'm saying
I'm not talking like
more money's made from console gaming, so they know that's a market they want to get into. If more money was made in PC, the big games would be made for PC. Madden, all these games, and Final, they would all be pushed that way.
Well, no, I think it's a different market audience. The other thing that's hard to tell is, like, if I buy a computer and I play solitaire, am I a PC gamer? Like, that's why it's difficult to kind of draw the line, right? But I think when you think of games like World of Warcraft, which have a huge concurrent game,
right?
Like, that's a huge draw, right?
We're talking about a couple games versus a lot of games on console.
But you see a lot of games, but how many?
I think you can reach more people on console because there's more gamers, like people more average gamers on console where you can reach versus PCs still like a certain amount of group.
I think it creates a standard, which is good.
But you have to think that, like, the only reason somebody buys a game console is to play games. People buy PCs for thousands of different reasons, right?
Yeah, but most of the people that are gonna spend the money you need to spend on a gaming PC would rather spend the money on a console. It's cheaper.
So it's that's not true. Like, if you had the capabilities of doing so, you could spend the money on a PC and know that you have the option to play with a controller or with a mouse and keyboard. Like, there are capabilities, but you have access to games that other people don't.
If you go into a place,
if that was the case, Steam wouldn't be around the way that it is.
Most of your friends that you meet are gonna be console gamers.
So all you're saying that is that it's more
there's a
accessible.
Bigger market. Yeah, there's a bigger market for it. There's more people that play on console than there's on PC.
Okay, so
gamers.
So you're talking consoles combined.
I'm talking there's
every console. You're talking every console combined,
right? So there's more kids.
Because then you have to think about how PUBG is also only on Xbox and not on PlayStation.
Even then, I think it's a great market for them because
it's a good market. But are there more people playing it on Xbox or playing it on PC?
Right now, there's more people playing it on PC, but what they're trying to do is tap into that market because they realize there's a bigger market on the console side.
It's an additional market.
An additional bigger. I think it's
not
a bigger
it's
market.
not a bigger it's not a bigger market to go to Xbox than it is to play it on PC.
They know they have a greater chance of reaching a lot of people.
How many Xboxes were sold? Since how many Xbox Ones were sold since they've been out? Mind you, the number of them that have been sold. Let's say that
if PC gaming was such a big deal, then they would be the only thing around.
Because that's why there's not just Xbox. That's why there's PlayStation and there's the Nintendo Switch. Right. That's why there's so many different consoles. But you don't play PUBG on the Switch.
How many people do you know where you're like, yeah, my kid's a gamer. He only plays on a PC. More people play on consoles than they do on PC.
Okay, consoles, yes.
Yeah, consoles.
Consoles. But my point was that my
argument is that
you're generalizing it, saying that it's consoles when consoles at large, yes. I'm sure that they're probably
but even then they want to get into the Xbox market because they see that there's more money to be made on a
What do you have for this?
This was back in
Call of Duty's on console and not on PC.
Back in August
It is though. Oh my. Okay, sorry. Go.
Back in August, September, looks about a little bit over 30 million units for the Xbox One.
Okay, so 30 million units sold for the Xbox One for however many years. I didn't hear the number there, but like, let's say that 50% of those people bought that game. Mm-hmm. Okay, how many of them are playing concurrently? What's the number of concurrent players that PUBG reached? Let's say that 50% of the people that bought Xbox bought it for Xbox, mm-hmm. right? And 10% of them are playing it concurrently, right? So he said over those years it was 15 million. So that's what? What's 10% of 15 million? Fucking numbers. That's 1.5 million. Okay, so at most, we're looking at the possibility of 1.5 million people playing concurrently. If that. You're literally talking about the possibility that that number of people are buying that game. So like basically 1 out of every 20 people or whatever it is playing this game at the same exact fucking time, right? Mm-hmm. As opposed to on PC, I think they were well over 1 to 2 million people playing concurrently.
It's because they started out on a PC. More people know about it on a PC. I'm saying their marketing strategy is looking at an area where there's more stuff out there.
If that was the case, then they would have released it for the PlayStation as well.
So
I think they'll get to that. I think Microsoft spent a lot of money to have it be an Xbox-only game.
For what it's worth, there's the Entertainment Software Association published an annual report. This was, back in April of 2016, but they surveyed over 4,000 households, and really, really close. In this survey, they found that 56% frequently played on a PC, 53% played a dedicated console.
On what? Are they saying games or like solitaire and shit like that?
Well, just games in general.
Yeah, that doesn't count for me.
Right.
I need to know they're playing like a hardcore game.
What the fuck? But people on fucking Xbox can play arcade games. No,
because this is the thing you're gonna say. If you went to my
fucking pebble shooting game.
If you fucking went to my mom's house, she'd be like, "Yeah, I game on my computer," because she's playing.
She doesn't fucking
Farmville.
think she games.
Yeah, she would. She would say, "Yeah, I play games on my PC. I play Farmville."
Okay, and they're Farmville style games on every other console, and those people will be like, "Oh, I fucking play." No.
How many people do you know actually have a gaming PC? More of our friends have a console versus a gaming PC.
More of our friends. So you're generalizing based off of just the people that you know. First of all,
our friends.
I game primarily on PC. Tyler, Father John, also games primarily on PC.
That's 2 people out of like 150 friends.
You don't have 150 friends. Don't get ahead of yourself. So the point that I'm making here though is that you're generalizing something that when you actually look at the facts, it's not that. Okay, you're trying to say that they are going to Xbox like console because they're going to make more money there.
I think they're going to because they see the longer term potential there.
They're going there because it's an additional market.
Okay, I think it's a better potential.
But they started off on PC.
Yeah.
So if it was something that was meant for the controller on Xbox, so on and so forth.
Well, they're trying to figure that out. I mean, that's the hard part with it right now.
Why is that the hard part? It's because not any. They're not reinventing the wheel.
The way they designed it was for a PC. Yes, it is.
They're
everything
not
you go on there, how quick the drops are, and how quick they do everything's right there. You can argue with me all day long, man, but the fact is, you're always wrong.
The fact is, it's a shit game on PC. It's also a shittier game on console. If it's a shittier game on console, why the fuck did they port it?
If it's such a shitty game, why is it one of the biggest playing games on the internet right now?
It's in fucking beta and people are paying for it. You're right. It's a popular demand because there aren't really any other competitors.
It's kind of this first game of its kind.
Exactly. That's the reason why. So your argument of them being able to make all this money off of this shit, it's just because they're the first into that field. It's not because it's a good game. It has nothing to do with it being a good game.
A lot of people think it's a good game.
Cody Cooper thinks it's a good game.
Don't say that! Don't say Cody Cooper! Ah, you're gonna make me hate the game just because he likes it.
Cody Cooper goes... his words, not mine.
Cody Cooper likes
even though it was super glitchy, I still enjoyed the game.
Dude, even Father John's friend, brother, whoever said the same thing that, hey, it's glitchy, the graphics look like shit, but it's really fun to play.
It's so sad that someone
a lot of people love playing it.
It's so... Okay, great. The concept is good.
Yeah.
There's nothing fucking out there.
So hopefully they partner with a bigger company that can make it better.
So this conversation is going in circles because
because you can't admit you're ever wrong. God.
What am I wrong about?
God, everything.
So the point that I'm making is that I don't think it's a solid game. I think you're paying $30 for a beta. I think you're paying $30 for a fucking beta game.
Give me a hug. You're right. Is not. I'm sorry. I just got you all fired up for no reason. It's a shitty game. I think it's a shitty game too. PCs are better, man. PCs are better.
If it was so great, why the fuck haven't you played it yet?
What?
If it was so great, why haven't you played the game yet?
Because I'm busy.
Get your fucking arm away from me,
bitch. Just hug me. Get
your fucking arm away
just hug me. PC gamers are people too, man. Come here.
Alright, guys. So, with that, we're going to go ahead and end today's episode.
I'm right here.
No, I'm not touching you. I'm your host, T. Bishop, with our co-host...
E-gamers are real too. They're real athletes.
And Father John, of course, here in the back. So, if you guys want to check out more of our episodes and more of our content,
a candy cane?
Hop on to our website at it's giveme5podcast.com. The number 5. If you want to see more of our other stuff, at our Twitter at giveme5podcast and our Instagram at giveme5podcast. I was waiting for him to say more shit, so I apologize. But thank you guys for listening in. Hopefully we entertained you for a little bit.
Have you ever had a wet willy?
Thanks for hanging out for our... You fucking... I will kill you. Thanks for hanging out for our second video podcast. And for all you audio guys, I appreciate you guys hanging in there with us. We will see you guys next week.